There are so many talented and skilled people out there that are not making good enough money or are not even making money at all. And in this video, I'm going to explain why it is that so many talented persons out there or skilled persons out there, there are so many talented musicians, graphic designers, photographers, and a whole lot of skill out there that many people are so good at, but they are not making money from it. In this video, I'm going to explain the reason why. Now, I want to share this message with you using a scenario that is very real among talented people in today's world, and it's quite very obvious. Now, you can imagine this. There are two chefs, and when I say chef, I'm not categorically or specifically referring to chefs. The chef is for nomenclature purpose, which means if I use the word chef, you can replace with your skill. If you're a designer, if you're a photographer, if you're a real estate agent, if you're a baker, that means you make cakes, or any skill that you're into, just replace the word chef with your own skill. So the chef I'm using here is for nomenclature purpose. So there are two chefs, Chef A and Chef B. They both work from home and they have pretty similar schedule. Chef A is pretty damn good. He knows about cooking very well and reads books about cooking on a daily basis. And on top of that, he religiously watches cooking videos on YouTube. And you can confidently say that Chef A is dedicated and chances are he's good at cooking. But, and it's a big but, he has 0 clients. Yes, 0 clients, which means he makes no money at all. No money in his pocket, or he makes pretty low money. So even though he is good, his take-home cash is almost equals to 0 or very, very low. And let's be very honest, that can be very discouraging. Now, on the flip side of it, Chef B. Let's come to Chef B. Chef B watches cooking videos and read books from time to time on the subject, just similar with Chef A. However, not as much as Chef A. In fact, Chef B just spends like 2 hours a day on learning. So knowing that, you and I can confidently say that Chef B does not seem to be as dedicated as Chef A. But, and again, and it's a big but, he has clients and his pipeline is full. So you may be wondering or you may be thinking, why does Chef A, that is pretty good and much more dedicated on his craft, I mean, he learns his craft, he knows his job very well, much more than Chef B, but he's making less money than Chef A that is not very good at his craft? You may be thinking of that. And the answer is pretty simple. It's because Chef B spends most of his time implementing what he already knows. Get the keyword, implementation. Chef B spends most of his time implementing what he already knows or learned. That means he implements on a regular basis as he learns, because results don't lie. And the truth is, you can spend hours learning about cooking or your skills, but if you are not implementing it, you end up like Chef A. And this can leave anyone frustrated and perhaps even give up. Now, what's the moral of this whole scenario? Listen to this. The game is won during implementation and not just with head knowledge. I repeat, the game is won during implementation and not just with head knowledge. And that's why you see a lot of very good, skilled and talented people that are very much broke. Why? Because they mastered their craft without implementations. You can know your craft as much as you can, read books as much as you can, watch videos as much as you can, but without proper implementation, you will end up as someone without knowledge of the skill at all. So the key point is this: set your target more on implementation than just knowing. The more you know without implementing, the less you know. You're already good enough. You're already skilled enough. You already know enough. Go out there and start implementing what you already know. Don't be intimidated with what you see on social media that raises up the imposter syndrome on you. The more you start implementing what you already know, the more you know to implement. I need to repeat that again. The more you start to implement what you already know, the more you know to implement. You may need to digest that properly. Any knowledge unused declines. If you keep learning how to punch and box every day for the next 5 years and you never get a chance to get to the boxing ring, that knowledge becomes useless. An amateur in the boxing ring is far greater than a pro that never gets the chance to be in the ring. That's why there are so many talented musicians that you can never know. So many talented footballers in this country that you and I may never see or hear about till they die. Messi and Ronaldo may not be the world's best footballers out there. There might be those that are far better that the world is yet to know or hear about. So my challenge to you in this video is to focus more on implementing that knowledge that you already possess, rather than delaying and thinking you need to know more, or you want to know more, or you need to acquire more knowledge. If you are delaying and thinking you need to acquire more knowledge, that person out there that is not good enough is there gathering the market share, making all the money, while you are there skilled, thinking you're not good enough. Because why? You're not implementing what you already know. Implementation will always beat knowledge. If you know without implementing, you are no different from the person that doesn't know at all. So my challenge to you once again, start implementing that knowledge today. Don't delay. If you start implementing what you already know, the results will start showing up sooner than you expected. Then from there, you can adjust those things that you think you need to acquire more. Because the more you use the knowledge you've known, the more you're going to learn more to reuse. Or without using those ones you already know, you wouldn't know the things you need to learn more to improve upon. So go out there, start implementing the knowledge you already have. You're good enough already. Don't wait, don't delay, and don't waste time. Time is money. Sailor. So thank you for watching today's episode. I appreciate your time, and if you receive value from this episode, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and hit the bell button to turn on the post notification so you can be one of the first to get notified when we drop new videos. My name is Benzik, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers.